So the wait for Euro 2024 is just about over, and over the next few days I'm going to preview each and every one of the nation's hopes and dreams heading into the tournament. In this video, we're going to take a look at Czech Republic. That's right, folks, back once again with another preview video. Today it is all about Euro 2024 and the hopes and dreams of a nation. We'll get into all of that and more in a second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for Euro 2024 is right here under one Rooski. We've got a lot of content coming at you over the summer for Euro 2024 and Copa America, so make sure you stick around for that by hitting the old subscribe and smashing the old likey. Today we're going to go exploring a nation's hopes and dreams, and we're going to get into that in a minute. Of course, big shout out once again to the VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, let's take a look at the Czech Republic. That's right, of course, who are here in Euro 2024. They qualified as Group E runners-up. Of course, they qualified on the 20th of November, 2023. And they've been here an impressive 10 times. 10 times the past. There is an 11th appearance here. Of course, the previous 10, the first was back in 1960 as Czechoslovakia. Their first as an independent nation, Czech Republic, was 1996. Do you remember those years, the Karol Poborský years? Those were some glorious times for the Czech Republic. They did finish as runners-up with that 1996 team, but of course with Poborský and whatnot. But they were champions back in 1976 as Czechoslovakia, a united nation. Of course, their manager is Ivan Hasic. The star man is Patrick Schick, of course, phenomenal this season for Leverkusen, who've done a fantastic stuff domestically, won the Bundesliga, and as of recording, a bundle of games unbeaten, looking to become Europa League champions. Can they do it? That will, of course, happen after this video has been recorded. The group, they qualified as Group E runners-up. Now, this is, of course, where we're at with the Czech Republic. They finished behind Albania. Now, how good are Albania, or how indifferent are Czech Republic? I don't know. I think they're a problem nation. When I say not in a bad way for the Czech, I think they're a nation that can cause anyone problems, of course, but are they good enough to be considered in the top 8 or top 16 of European nations? I don't know. I think they're in that sort of wilderness of teams in and around the sort of the 14, 15, 16, 17. They're in about the mid-teens, to be honest with you, and that puts them in a bit of a limbo land in regards to Euro 2024. Where are they going to finish, especially in this group? So they qualify as runners-up with just one defeat. Of course, Albania topping the charts there with, of course, I don't know, I think snookers, whatever, but they did finish ahead of a Poland side who also joined them. They are in Group F, which of course is a group that has potential. Now, this is a group that is like a similar one. There is a scenario where you might just be too evenly matched. Now, if the Czechs are evenly matched with the Turkish, you might be causing yourselves both problems here. I think the Czechs and the Turkish are good enough to beat Georgia, which should put them in a bracket where they're looking at getting at least 3 points in this group, and of course 4 points, in my eyes, should see yourselves through. So let's just create a scenario, the Czechs beat the Georgians and draw with the Turkish, that should be enough for a last 16 qualification phase. But this is their resume. Of course, they'll start up against heavyweights Portugal. Of course, they're probably not going to win that game. Portugal are a force to be reckoned with within this group, and of course within the tournament as a whole. Then they take on Georgia, and then they take on the Turkish game. Now, the Turkish game is basically the game I've indicated as a last chance saloon for both the Czechs and the Turkish, because if they both were to come out and somehow only pick up a draw against the Georgians, or dare I say it, lose against the Georgians, then that game there is the last chance saloon. Of course, if you win that game, whether it's the Czechs beat Turkey or the Turkish beat Czech, then you're going to get 3 points. You're going to get 3 points. You might have enough in the tank to get to the last 16. And realistically, when you look at these four nations here, the Czechs and the Turkish should be in the last 16, I feel, when we look at this. But of course, the Portugal game will prove to be sticky wicket. That's on the 18th of June. 22nd of June is the game against the Czechs, is against the Georgians, and then the 26th of June is against the Turkish. The bookies, though, see Czech Republic's odds at 11-2 to win the group, to qualify 11-8 on. Of course, they are fancy to get through the group. To win the trophy, 150-1. So not as short as Turkey, but of course, still within the mix. Now, realistically, I have them making themselves out of this group, the last 16, and I believe alongside Turkey, alongside Belgium, I think Georgia, and we'll see them in their own independent video, how they got to this group is kind of like a Willy Wonka golden style ticket. I don't think on merit they should be here. Are they the best, one of the best 24 nations in Europe? I don't think so. I think it's kind of a bizarro world. And if, for example, we're looking at the Czechs here, currently ranked according to FIFA 36th in the world. When we look at Georgia in their own video, goodness gracious me, those numbers are absolutely shocking. But that's for another video. But until then, yeah, the Czechs should get out of this group. But after that, who knows? I think they realistically can only hope for a knockout phase, and then we'll take it as it comes. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Of course, the hopes and dreams of a nation. What do you expect this nation to do in the tournament out this summer? Will they get out of the group? Will they go the distance? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Of course, make sure you, of course, stick around to the channel. We've got plenty of content for Euro 2024 and Copa America this summer. So I want you to be well in tuned for that. But until then, guys, we're back tomorrow with some more content. Until then, subscribe, smash the like, and of course, we'll see you soon for the next one.